Nice. We are live. For a second then I didn't think it was going to work. But nevertheless, the internet always prevails. Apparently so anyway. Apparently so. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, dude. Hope you had a good Friday. Hope you had a good Friday indeed. Feels weird that we're so close to Christmas. I don't know if anyone else gets that feeling. Might just be because I'm getting old. Might just be getting old. That's probably what it is, to be honest. No, don't you dare launch the game on that screen. No! No, don't launch the game on that. Okay, there's promise. Please, do it on the middle screen. Don't launch the game on the right-hand side, please. Please, 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 please. Please. We're like 1 minute and 42 seconds into a stream and we're already having a breakdown here. Go on. Launch the game in the middle screen, in the middle screen, in the middle screen. Come on, come on, come on. Pray with me, chat. Pray with me. Come on. Come on. It's still loading. If it launches on the right-hand screen, stream's over. Yeah, it's launched on the middle screen. Come on. That's a good sign, that is. That's a good sign. I have a problem with Javelin AC and can't launch the game. Any solutions? I'm not too sure, my friend. Have you tried reinstalling all the files?
What an amazing accomplishment. Could have done it without you. Thank you.
I'm really confused as well because I got this text message from a random number just saying, hello. I have no idea who it's from. I put back hi with a question mark. I'm just like, okay. Love your track, guys. I appreciate you, Triple Man. Triple_editor cap cut. What a name. Nah, I do appreciate you, dude. Appreciate ya. Goat spot. What? Goat spot? As in you're going goat spotting, or like a goat is in a good spot? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Bennett. Coming in the lobby? Oh, yeah. Come on. Right, is that better? How? Are you seriously not kidding me? Has that fixed it? I'm so done with streaming. I literally just turned off the microphone and turned it back on. I know it won't let me back in the game. I literally just turned it off and turned it back on. Oh, these geezers are starting the lobby. Oh no! Yo, thanks for the €2, Lo. Appreciate ya. There we go. There was no sound before. Honestly, done with streaming, mate. Honestly, it's time to become... It's time to start a new career. I'm so done with this stuff. Oh my god. Bit lagging though? Are you kidding? Surely, no. 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 It's surely it's working. Chat, is it lagging? Damn, someone just almost crashed their car. No. I'm not even started the first race and I'm done. Oh my god. It was on McDonald's Wi-Fi. Man, you're giving me a heart attack, Lorenzo. Like, started the stream, the microphone wasn't working, apparently it was lagging. I was ready to call it quits, dude. But thank you for the €2, though. Appreciate ya. What pedals are you using? VLS. You're good. Do. You know what? I fancy starting in Bahrain. Anyway, story time. Because I don't think the story time was working when my microphone was muted, even though it said it wasn't muted. So, story time. My legs are already cooked before we start this. I thought it would be a fantastic idea just to go running today and just run in a random direction until I got tired and then just run home. On literally no... Why is this guy talking lobby? With literally no preparation. So just packed my bag and went running. So my legs are kind of cooked. Getting my excuses out of the way ahead of time. Hey, hang on. I thought it was extremely smart. How far did you run? No idea, mate. I wasn't tracking the distance. All I know is I was running for about 3 hours. Like when I left, it was 1:30. When I got back, it was like 4, nearly 5. We take those dubs, though. We take those dubs. Mate, Leon, I'm on 100 kg on my brake pedal. Oh, mate. I should have actually done a test run. Like, my knee is cooked already. Mate, my dive bombs are going to be insane. Not because they're on purpose, but just because I can't brake. £2 to coach me? No. Oh, my dilly daddy. Daddy. I'm completely washed around here. Same here, bro. Same here, man. Chat, is the stream lagging? Just to be sure. Because my preview window is lagging a bit. I don't think it's lagging, surely not. That's all good. Lovely jubbly. That is golden news to me. Thank you for streaming while you're free. No worries, man. Happy to help. We was literally taking it the safest thing ever. And we still got tagged. Oh, okay, the braking ain't so bad at the moment. Well, my photo application was terrible. Sneak up the inside, don't mind if I do. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get pummeled from behind there. Okay, I'm about to now. I'll make up for it. How warm my GPU gets? Honestly, my friend, no idea. I guess... Well, see you later. I guess warm enough to cook an egg. I don't really know that much about computers, to be honest, though, bro. Like, I wish I could be more help, but... I'm not very much use in that sense. How you doing, Michael? Hope you had a good day, man. Or having a good day, I should say. Because you're behind on the time compared to us. Well, compared to me. Well, you're a... I was going to say a very offensive word there. But I behaved myself and didn't say the offensive word. Absolute beep. And that Mercedes is another offensive word. Oh, he's left. Well, this was an interesting start to open lobbies. Good thing I didn't call the stream like the cleanest open lobbies ever, because I was about to call it that before I opted not to. At that point, it would have been false information. Get a new PC yet? I haven't. Hasn't even been dispatched, what I'm a bit disappointed by. Means probably nothing will happen. Probably nothing will happen before Monday now, in terms of an update from it. That's life. Not getting a PC dispatched is the definition of a first world problem. There's far bigger problems in the world, so... all things in comparison, I can't really complain. You know what I mean? Dub 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 dub. Wow, Ferrari running 1-2 in this race. And no idea how I'm going to get, well, possibly get back to P5. Nothing's guaranteed just yet. Oh, let's go. Fastest lap, though. That's going on my CV. Need to get past Leo. Finally, some clean battling. Need more of this in open lobbies. Somehow we cheese the DRS though. How you doing, bud? Welcome in, dude. Would love a bit of a cheeky DRS off that Haas though. Well, that's one way to do it. Thank you to the racing gods. I don't even have an idea what happened there. Jesus Christ. I hope that wasn't just me who saw that. Manifesting desync. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, bro. Hope you're doing good as well. Right, I need to get away from him. I smell corruption there. All the money I paid for that overtake to happen was well worth it. Worth every penny, if you ask me. Do you think it's worth it? Oh, 100%. Like, if you can get a PC, like a decent PC, 100% is worth every penny. Like, Xbox is good. Like, if you're playing, like, normal, like, Call of Duty or something like that, Xbox is fine. But for basically any racing game, PC is the way to be. Without a shadow of a doubt. Was actually insane. Mate, it was insane. Glad to hear that you could, though. That is getting uploaded as a short. Love the YouTube video today. I appreciate you, bro. That was a fun one to make, actually. What the hell? I think my command should be working today. There we go. My stream elements has woken up from its slumber. Or whatever you want to call it. I'm still very confused. Like, I know that no one here will probably be able to help me on this. But this random number texted me just saying hello. I put back hi with a question mark. I don't know the number. I don't recognize it. Like, I am so bamboozled to who that is. No, it's not. The thing is, I don't think it's a scam number. Like, because it just says hello. Like, the text message I got before that was, "Hi, Brendon. Our records indicate you could be owed up to £1,610 in missold car finance refund. I am not clicking that link. They probably spoofed a local code area and said hello. Yeah, that's a scam as well, 100%. Nice live. Thank you. I try my best. Well, that is a name I wasn't expecting to see. How are you doing? How is your rewind on F125 going for you? No, on all seriousness though. Hope you're doing good. I shouldn't be roasting people the second they join. I can't even speak anymore. People should roast me for that. I shouldn't be roasting people the second they join the stream. They're being nice, and I was immediately jumping on the attack. Said hello. Oh, what does spoofed mean though? Like, what? I guess that means it's like going through like numbers and stuff like that. It's the retirement talking. Honestly, it is. I just want to go back to my previous years, you know. Oh, the good old days. The good old days, you know, where I could wake up, not pay any bills, drive around in circles in a video game, and order pizza. I feel really bad because Nutrix hasn't put a message in since I made a joke about the rewinds. My camera's also really blurry. I am the dearest of sorries, Miss Nutrix. You join someday? Let's go. Be more than welcoming, dude. Yay! Finally, there's a message. I don't feel bad anymore. How would you advise people to work on their racecraft? Fantastic question. Fantastic question. Firstly, experience. Experience, like, helps a lot. But the way to work on racecraft is simply understanding what you want to get out of it. Like, because racecraft can be more aggressive, can be less aggressive, can be more conservative, you know what I mean? Like, understand what you want to get out of it, whether it's overtaking, defending, maybe both. And then practice driving off the racing line. Like, that's a real big thing that not a lot of people do, is practice driving off the racing line so you're comfortable braking in places that you're not used to braking. That is generally where a lot of people go wrong, is they will brake, they'll go racing people for the first time, and for the first time in like a month or two, then they're arriving to a piece of track they've never been on. And that, I think, makes people, you know, a lot of where people's mistakes originate from. I race 110. Nice! And your racecraft is to cry about. Not nice. Well, nice about the 110, but not nice about crying about it. That is not ideal. Or I do read chat. Hello, how are you? Or you have the alternative option. The alternative option is what I call the sim racer option. Basically, you blame everything else on everyone else, and it's never your fault. And that means your racecraft is always perfect. Works really well on iRacing. Look, chat, look. I went running today. I'm feeling sassy. I'm a bit tired. So, look, we're taking some shots today, you know. We're taking some shots. I want to learn how to drive with other people around me without taking them out and making myself an accident. It will come. It will come, don't you worry. I've seen your driving evolve a lot, to be honest, like, from, like, your streaming, etc., so it'll come. It'll come. Like, the thing is, like, we all want to be... Don't do what he did. We all want to be world champions by tomorrow, you know? But it takes a long time to get comfortable, you know? You can call yourself a real sim... Exactly! Say that down all the bars and clubs, you know? Like, trust me, the next job interview you go to, just be like, look, I'm a sim racer. They won't even want to argue with you, they'll just give you the job up front. I can promise you that. I can promise you it. Thank you. Who's better, Freddy Rasmussen or Tanitsa? Honestly, mate, I don't care. Like, they're both phenomenal drivers, and I hate the idea of, like, sat here comparing people. Especially on a Friday night. Come on, let's enjoy the night, you know? It's a good day. Christmas is almost here. We shouldn't be sat here going, oh, who's better? Like, who cares? No one cares. They're both fantastic champions. I do appreciate your question, though. But yeah. That wasn't my fault. That looks like it was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. I'll be honest, Nutrix, I have no idea how to pronounce that word. I've spent a good time looking at that word, and I have literally zero idea how to pronounce that. So I'm just going to say yes and agree. That's a new word? Yeah, same here, mate. This is turning it into an education. Can you give me tips on how to spin less during races? Make less mistakes? To be honest, mate, just push less. It sounds like really strange just to say it like that because it sounds too easy to be true. But it honestly is true. Like, I even see it, like, in the coaching sessions I do. The biggest mistake people make is they're pushing at, like, 102% the whole time. Like, I'll show you. Like, at the moment, you see me, like, just driving smoothly, calmly. Okay, yes, I'm talking to chat. I'm enjoying. I'm not, like, just 100% locked in. But for the next, like, half a lap, I'll drive at, like, 102%. And you're just going to see the car is just going to be, like, it's going to look really, like, you know, entertaining. But it's just going to be all over the shop, you know. It's just, look, again, just going to over-push into the corner. Just doing this. I'm pushing at, like, a 102%. Over-driving. And you can just see, I'm just braking slightly too late. Slightly early on the power. The car sliding around, it's not ideal. So yeah, honestly, mate, just push like 2% less, and you'll be there. And this is what it's going to look like. You know, you're just going to brake a little bit earlier, get the car slowed down, have a good racing line, smooth on the power, through to the left, You know what I mean? Just trying to do minimal steering inputs. Of course, do a steering input. You don't want to go in a straight line. But just, you see what I mean? I'm braking nice and early, nice and composed, nice and calm, smooth steering input into the corner, smooth throttle into the corner again, nice and smooth. Again, careful on the power. Everything is, like, predictable. Nothing is, like, sharp, you know? Do some training. Copy. Thanks for the new word, by the way. Phlebotomist. What does it mean, if you don't mind me asking? The reason I say, if you don't mind me asking, is I presume you already know it. But so you also commentate races, Brendon? Not officially. I thought I was going to crash. Yeah, not officially. I would like to, but I would like to commentate F1 esports in the upcoming season, but we'll see. So hopefully that bit of advice helped you though, dude. See, like, this car up ahead, I don't want to pick on him, but, like, Miguel, for example, you can just see, yes, he has a little bit of lag, but you can just see his car sliding around a little bit. He's overdriving. Why are you squeezing me? Well, he's doing a good job, actually, squeezing me. Like, that was actually quite a nice defense. Oh, he hit me in the corner. Fair enough, though. So yeah, like, I'm not trying to pick on Miguel there, but you just saw him in Sector 1, overdriving the car a little bit, sliding around too much. It's just not maximizing the efficiency of the car. Whereas you can see through here, just very smooth, very controlled. I'm in the Alpine box. I am pretty confident I'm in the Red Bull. By the way, those Ferraris have done 2 times a 1-2. We need to get them to the back of the grid. Now just say it without the spacing. That's the word. Copy. That's going to be the challenge for me. Phlebotomist. Boom. We're learning stuff. Process making puncture in a vein, usually in the arm or hand. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool to know. Thank you for that. See? You do learn everything. Well, no. You do learn something new every day. There we go. Finally got it right. Can you advise about Sector 2 in Netherlands? Because even with my own setup, I feel like I can push, no issue, but I'm losing 2 temps to 100% AI. And I feel that the Maxes can drive. Probably, again, just overdriving, my friend. Like, it's so easy to overdrive. Just, you know, push a bit less. It will become a bit easier. You know? Like I say, I think that's most of people's, like, lap time problem, is they just overpush. Are you a Red Bull Racing fan? I don't hate them. I'm not a fan of them, but I don't hate them. Yeah, for me, they're just a Formula 1 team. Do you think you would do a collab with another streamer doing like 2 teams and total points? I would like to. I would like to. That would be fun. That'll be up for that. That'd be crack-a-lacking, that would be. It was so good of an idea, my voice started to crack. Lucas couldn't handle the smoke. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to handle the smoke. Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton, Brendon? As a fan, I'm a fan of Lewis, but as the better driver, especially right now, I think the better driver is Max. I think, of course, I'm always going to be driver. I'm always going to be biased because I'm British. And I've been watching Formula 1 longer than Max has been in the sport. You know what I mean? Like, I've been watching Formula 1 since 2008. So naturally, I'm always going to be biased, you know? But with that being said, I think Max is the driver I respect the most on the grid. I think I respect Max the most, even if I'm a bigger fan of like Lewis. I think Max, he is just who he says he is, to be honest. And for that, fair play. You and Benjamin Daly would be fun. Again, he couldn't carry the smoke. Nah, it would be fun though. It would be fun. I'm just in my trash talking era today. I would get revenge for him sacking me from his My Team career mode. I am gonna sleep well tonight. Jeez. Need some more races. You brought a box of brownies and you consumed 1,000 calories worth of brownies. I wouldn't say that's something to brag about, but congratulations. Are you at least doing some fitness with that? How you doing, Central? How you doing, bro? You do full creator series. You do... I know I don't race in creator series. I eat clean throughout the week. I mean, fair enough. Look, I'm no better than you, mate. Like, I'm not judging. I'm just like, look after yourself, you know? Look after yourself, dude. Why don't you race in creator series? Let me have a sip of tea first. Delightful. Why don't you race in creator series? Good question. I think the creator series thing is a really interesting one. Although I would like to. Or previously I would have liked to, in all honesty. Previously I would have liked to. I think it's difficult to integrate an esports driver into creator series. Even if I was just going to take it really casually and not try to push for wins. It's just really difficult. I think there was a few drivers who didn't want it to happen. Let's put it that way. Man, please stop the spamming on YouTube. What's the main team to gaining last 10th in the game after 2 years of not driving? Huh? What's the main team to gain? I don't get what you mean. Creator series is silly. No, I like creator series. I think with what they have, I think they do a good job. And what I mean by what they have is you can't mod the game for online. It's just vanilla. I think they're in a difficult spot because it's basically this mix between some drivers take it super seriously now and some people don't. Be interesting to see what they do in the future, but no, I really respect what they do and what they have, you know? They've really helped keep the F1 game alive. Like, unbelievably well. Because, like, if you think, how many of the F1 content creators like Ben, Alex Gillen, etc., 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 how much of their content has come from doing creator series, you know? Alex is actually really good. He does a lot of other stuff, but I love Ben. Ben's top level. He's a nice lad. But he's in a situation where most of his content comes from creator series, you know? At the moment anyway. So, what my point is, I have a lot of time for creator series because without creator series, a lot of people wouldn't be watching the F1 game. Without a lot of people watching the F1 game, people wouldn't be playing the F1 game. And without the people playing the F1 game, well, I think you know the answer to that. Not ideal. Honestly, I'm not too sure, Central. I've never used either of those. I think they're both... Ooh, that's not ideal. They're both as good as each other, to be honest. It just depends what ecosystem you want to go down. Yo, bro, yo, thanks for the Twitch Prime, bro. Really appreciate it. If they go back to how it was, it'll get better. Sugar-free Red Bull just hit me. Do you mean that with equal cars, Michael? Or like something else that it was doing? Ow. I actually might need to lock in here. Fairfield and not realistic performance. Oh, I see, yeah. Well, trying to save battery might have just bitten me in the bottom. Oh, it didn't. I got DRS. Nice. Well, the Aston Martins took each other out. That is just beautiful. Of course you can join, dude. No worries, man. No worries. Like, who's had to do... no worries, man. But, plenty more opportunities in the future, dude. Plenty more opportunities. But nah, I really appreciate your support, though, dude. They loved it? Ah, let's go, man. That is so good to hear, though. That is so good. Always be there. Love you, bro. Love ya. Ooh. Don't love that track limits, though. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if they go back to realistic performance equal. I think it was also... I think running realistic performance as well for drivers that are affiliated to a team, such as GB, Tom, it's really difficult, you know, to be like, and Fabio especially, like being linked to Ferrari, and to being like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to drive an Alpine today. I don't think that's very easy to convince the bosses of, you know what I mean? I don't think that's a great situation for them. Make it better though. Yeah, I don't disagree. I'll be interested though, like what do you reckon could have made it better? I really didn't play the strategy well. I was hoping I could have saved my battery, but Hux really wanted to have a go at it then. I really wanted to save battery, so I could, like, get these 2 keys up ahead later in the lap. Come back to F1 Esports, we miss you. If I'm not married by 30, it's a deal. I'm currently 26. Dibs. Dibs? What do you mean dibs? What happened for there to be a dibs? On me getting married? Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I see what you mean, Michael. So if I'm not married by... So if I'm not married by for 30, you'll come back. Oh, yeah. If I'm not married by 30, I'm giving up on romance and getting back on the esports grind. That's how it's going to be, lads. Okay. You're getting married next... Ooh, you'll be 32? You're actually getting married next year? I thought you was already married, dude. Yeah, I'd love to be there, man. I'm just flabbergasted. I thought you was already married. Yeah, I am. Do open lobby with cockpit camera? No. Of course you can join, dude. Of course you can. You're having, like... Mate, you gotta have a sim there. That's all I'm saying. You gotta have a sim. Like, that many content creators, you have to have a sim there. There will be a sim. Of course there will be. Of course. I would expect nothing less. Like, surely there's got to be, like, a challenge with the sim, by the way. Like, fastest lap gets something, slowest lap gets something. Or like, something like that, you know? Maybe, like, the fastest lap gets an air fryer. Oh, Jesus. What is this guy's gamer tag? Denny's. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. To the back, you must go E-I-E-I-O. Yo, Nova, how you doing? Hope you had a good day. Fastest lap gets an air fryer signed by Brendon Leigh. Do you know what? Banging an idea. I will so be there. Why do you think you didn't perform as well after your first esports season. I hate to break it to you, but I won my second season. Let's reframe the question. Why didn't you perform as well after your second season? And to answer that, social life. No, I'm kidding. Domino's Pizza. That's the actual reasoning. You're doing good. Tired though? Damn, what happened for you to be tired? Just long week at work? Dale's on the right course. Look. Okay, I don't want this to be taken out of context because I genuinely I don't mean it in a bad way, but it is quite a funny stat. It is quite a funny stat. Like ever since I got my first girlfriend, I never won a race in esports again. Like, and that isn't anything against her. It's just a funny stat, to be honest. Like, like I saw the light. He's been a best up. Ah, I see. Yeah, it is a true stat though. I mean, fair play, Dale. If you want to put it that way, you ain't wrong. Cooking. I think you scientifically proved something by accident. Mate, I did. I proved, and I said whenever I mentor a driver again for esports, I can be like, look, lock in, bro. Like, gotta stay locked in, dude. Oh, yes. Just gonna abuse the fact my car's ghosted. Bro, how is he so much quicker on the straight? Oh, no. How you doing, though, Chan? Hope you're doing good, bro. Good to see ya. So you get a box of bounties for Christmas? Whoa, what's caused me to have that? A box of bounties for Christmas? I wasn't that bad this year. Oh, hello. Dude, hello. What are you doing, sunshine? Well, that was messy. You said they were your favorite? Hell no! Can't tell if you're being serious here. Nah, bounties are the worst. Maltesers are the best. Taking Eclairs out of the heroes for a flake. Do you know what? I actually rate that, to be fair. Like, I do rate it simply because, like, when I get a box of chocolates, I love just to, like, pig out on it. I do love just to pig out on it. And I don't know, like, I can't really pig out on eclairs. You know what I mean? Like, with flakes, I could literally sit there and pig out on them all night. But eclairs, you know, they get a little bit stuck in the teeth, like, they taste great, but they're more like to like suck on, you know, rather than to actually like eat. Raw spinach is good. I actually do like a lot of vegetables raw. No, I think, like, to be honest, a lot of vegetables raw are quite good. Like, carrot raw is quite good. I like broccoli raw. That's quite good. I had a feeling that you was going to say that. Can I sign your links? Like the animal or the detergent can? Either way, I'm in. Bro, ignoring his career. I mean, you're not wrong, dude. I had priorities. I'm doing good, thank you, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Well, that was just sensational racing, wasn't it, lads? Daily F1 content followed the host. Thank you, Daily F1 content. Yo, for the prime, dude. Man, you give me so much, Michael. Really appreciate you, dude. Like, the subs Michael gives alone is, like, per month is, like, probably 1/4 of my electricity bill. Like, he is funding my lifestyle. Oh, man, I do appreciate you, dude. Did I watch FP1 and FP2? I didn't, to be honest. I mean, I'm never really too bothered by FP1s, FP2s these days. How about you lot? Did you watch it, or you were too lazy? Yeah, I kind of want to stay up for F1 Academy, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know. I like F1 Academy, to be honest. Like, I think it's quite cool, like, to bring, like, a new platform. Because when you look at the F1 Academy grid, you're seeing a lot of sponsors that I think are not involved elsewhere in racing. You know what I mean? Like, there's, like, a Lego car next year. What I think as activations and getting people involved into motorsport and getting more eyes on motorsport and helping it universally, I think it's really cool. I know it gets a lot of backlash, but I think it's a cool thing anyway. Hello, Kitty. I did a Hello Kitty one. See, like that. Oh, hello. That's about you. See, that's kind of thing that I'm like, yeah, that's cool to see, in my opinion. Like, the fact they're getting more people in, that's going to draw more attention, that's going to get more, like, advertising, and probably for a positive way with the sport. Hell yeah to that, if you ask me. The only thing I slightly dislike about F1 Academy, and this is no one's fault, really, I just think the tracks are too big for the cars, for example. Like, in Vegas, like, the cars just look tiny, basically. But again, that's not really anyone's fault, to be honest. Apart from that, though, I think it's great. And clearly it's good for the F1 teams, because they keep on wanting to do it. It seems like, anyway. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Bro, are you happy for no F1 26? Of course I'm not happy for no F1 26. I'm understanding of why they're doing it. Like, for their reasoning to basically make F1 27 better, I like that, don't get me wrong. But off happy or not happy, of course I would prefer for F1 26 to be a thing. I just think their reasoning is reasonable for not running the game. Yeah, I can. I'll show you my camera settings as we go over the line. Or I'll try to remember anyway. Right. Feel free to take a screenshot if you'd like. Those are my camera settings. Please don't drive into pit lane. Oh, you're such a weirdo. You guys need to get, like, more to do on your Friday nights, honestly. Like, there's a group of people in the TikTok chat that are just going, like, good boy. Honestly, like, I suggest going outside. Why don't you go to F4 and try to have a racing career? So don't have a lot of racing in real life. I mean, it's a fair suggestion. The problem is, like, real life racing is, like, really expensive. To do F4 properly, so to do F4 properly now, you need to do the UAE series at the start of the year in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. You go outside right now. Honestly, I suggest it, dude. I suggest it. But you have to do, like, well, you don't have to, but for the testing time, you pretty much have to do the UAE series. What I think is, like, 100 to 200k. And then with British F4, on top of that, I'm hearing figures that you're basically going close to $1 million. At least, like, 800k, probably, for F4. So it's a lot of money. But to be honest, I don't really want a career in real life racing. Like, I don't really want a career in racing at all at the moment in my life. I'm just very happy doing my thing, running my coaching stuff, doing sim racing, maybe occasionally doing some real life racing when the budget's there. But I don't really want the politics. I don't want the drama. I don't want to deal with egotistical people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy with my life. I can do my coaching. I can do the streaming that I love. I can do the content creation that I love. I can go running pretty much whenever I want. Yeah, honestly, I've been really blessed to do, in some way, a racing career with F1 sim racing. And to get paid to do racing. But yeah, it's draining after a while. It's a good question though. Okay, copy that. I'll keep an eye on them, and if I see them do it, I'll get rid of them. Rock. If I'm saying him correctly. Thank you. I know you're welcome, buddy. I appreciate you raising it, you know. How did you join? Just like a normal F1 lobby. Yeah, just whenever you see Brendon Leigh in the lobby search list, and then you can join from there. How's it going? Going good, man. Going good. Hope you're doing good as well. Can you race? Of course you can, man. Of course you can. Yeah, nice. But what I mean is that you think of sim racing that gives you enough skill to go real life racing. I think so, yes. I think sim racing does give you enough of the skill sets to go to real life racing. If you're a sim racing champion, will you be a champion in real life racing? Who knows? It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. But from what I also understand, even Max Verstappen said on a podcast quite recently that in terms of growing driver skill sets, sim racing is now more important than karting. from what I heard him say. So, to quote the GOAT himself, ta-da. We'll try to do Saudi later, dude. If I remember. Actually, let's just put it on now. Seeing as you asked nicely. Do you join? Yeah, of course you can, dude. You're more than welcome to. Would be honored to have you, you know? Just go to the sim. Yeah, no, like, I think it's a really interesting turn in the history of motorsports, you know? I think the fact that sim racing is so highly valued now is a really interesting time. But I feel karting make you learn patience because the car is slow and you at the same pace. I mean, look, yeah, I mean, I agree with the tough mentality part. Like, the biggest thing about sim racing that lacks compared to real life racing is you're at home, you're pretty warm. You know, if I want a cup of tea, I walk to my kitchen. If I want a drink, I go to my fridge. If I want food, I go to my fridge. Whereas karting, there'll be days where you're like freezing the absolute beep off. I'm just going to add the beep there just to not say a rude word. But you're absolutely freezing your beep off. Like, so yeah, like karting does help with that kind of toughness mentality. But also you can get the same from like running. Like, and doing that kind of thing that helps that thing. But to be honest, if you're a driver like Max Verstappen, who clearly is just built different, and what his father Jos gave to him as well, like in terms of the mentality, it won't matter. You know, you'll just grit your teeth and get on with it. Yo, how you doing, Victoria? Hope you had a good day. I've always just went about 5 pitches higher when I saw your message. Won't feel your wrist for weeks. That is not ideal. That is not ideal, my friend. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I was out running. I was thinking if you can get, like, heated shoes. You know what I mean? Like, if you could get heated shoes for running, or just walking in general, maybe you could get the same for karting. Yo, how you doing, Lewis? Have you had a good day? Yeah, it's been good, mate. How has your day been? Your day was great. Lovely. You still sober? Hopefully so. 3 days was mega yesterday. Well, I presume you don't mind me talking about it in stream, as you put a message in stream about it yesterday. Yes, let's go! Good shit. Excuse my language there. Hey! How did he... We're racing with Jesus. How did he do that? Ooh. Sensei Fish. What a name. You don't mind? Lovely jubbly. Ah, good shit though. Fair play to you. Fair play, lad. Fair play. Future cheese could be a dream. Honestly, I was thinking, like, if someone could make it work and keep the shoes, like, reasonably comfortable and not to make them super expensive, it could be the way. It probably also would be incredibly dangerous, but we vibe, right? This guy is so loosey-goosey on the traction. No, you won't need the camera on. all I would need to see is your gameplay footage. Also, for you to have a working microphone. Apex is lava. Yeah, all you'll need is like a working microphone, and then you'll be good to go, dude. Whether that's sharing of your gameplay comes through Twitch or direct screen share on Discord, either way is good to go, you know. You're slow, Ash, mate. Who's Ash? Slow as poop. I'm really curious, like, who Ash is, though. How you doing, Dharma? Jesus, it's late. Oh, my... Oh, I didn't get a track limit. Cracking. Hope you're doing good. Well, I would say late for you. Ash means slow as shit. Oh! Well, unlucky for him that he thinks that way. I'm so motivated by his comment. I'm going to return to esports. Get out of Q1 and then retire again. That'll teach him. Good, finished making the video, I've been procrastinating. Nice! How long's the video? And I'm good, thank you. I'll tell you about it later. But I decided to go running. And by that laugh, I think you already know where this is going. I decided it'll be a fantastic idea to spontaneously just start running in a direction. So I don't know how far I actually ran. All I know, because I wasn't wearing the watch either to track the distance, all I know is I ran for about 3 hours. Had a bit of walking in the middle of it, but... A tips a wheel? Depends on the budget, bro. Could have been a worse story. Honestly, yeah. I have to up my game for tomorrow then. Clearly, I'm slacking. I've Logitech G29. Awesome. Yeah, it's a good wheel. Depends how much budget you want to put to a different wheel, though. Come here, Josh. Someone said I was slow in my TikTok chat. I need to beat you to prove them wrong. All of my self-validation depends on this. We've got fastest lap. I can retire now. Career is over. Oh, that was the worst turn one I've ever done in my life. I think the guy who called me slow might be onto something. It is time to stay fully retired. It is so over, lads. We're cooked. Why don't esports drivers use racing line, even if they don't brake at the same point? No, the reference is more of a distraction, to be honest. Like, you end up in a situation, like, for example, if I know I can brake at the 100, but the red line is, like, 120, it's just annoying to see. Just annoying to see it pop up, you know? Bit of drifting. It's a good explanation for Max, GT, and F1, and most motorsport have locked rear and building on top, whereas cars you start with that. It was a good explanation for Max, GT, F1, and most motorsport have a locked rear and building. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Is Brendon the career over? Wow. It never got going in the first place, mate. Let them intrusive thoughts win. Oh, yeah. Weird question, because I've seen people use 360. Yeah, I would say about 300 is the right way to go on your wheel rotation. The esports championships warming up for this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the most nervous I've ever felt in my life. Can you join? Of course you can, man. More than welcome to. Am I planning to tour your setup at some point? Yeah, I think I'm gonna move apartment / house in like February. So probably in like March, maybe. Look, I'll be honest. I'm not someone that's like into aesthetics. If I did a rig tour right now, there is enough cables to my right hand side to make a fire probably. Like there's enough cables to make a fire, and it doesn't look that pretty. Like I say, I'm not the person that cares about aesthetics, so I probably, when I move apartment, will then do it then. So then I can pretend to care about aesthetics for about a week, do my video, and go back to hiding the cables. Cracking. Why do you think there's always a chair in my background? Because I can't be bothered to set up the rest of the background. The chair height. Honestly, it does. Even if you did care about aesthetics, you would still take months to finish it. You're completely right, and that's why I should never start. Honestly, I should never start because I would never care about it. And if I never care about it, it means I should never start. The thing is, I genuinely would be happy with a chair. I don't even have a TV in my apartment. Like, oh, by the way, half of them are still in the box about the shirt frames. Like, I still have 5 of them just in the box, laid on my sofa. Yeah, anyway, I was saying, like, I don't even have a TV in my apartment because I just wouldn't use it. But I genuinely, my dream apartment would literally just be a sim rig, a desk to do my work on, a bed, of course the basic stuff like a shower and all that, and cooking utensils, and that's about it. That's it. Like, I don't need much more. It's other people in my life who need more. Like, oh yeah, by the way, on that subject, Arma, I made a deal that if I'm not married by 30, I'm going back to F1 esports. What do you watch Netflix on? Just my desk. I do have a desk. I already have a desk. You know that I have a desk. Like, it is a proper setup. Don't be knocking IKEA like that. That is not fair on IKEA. Not having that. I like IKEA. Because when you go there, it's a mix of people half lost, half with purpose. People who want to go home. And also, you can basically put the stuff together without looking at the instruction manual. It's fantastic. It's right up my alley just for that. It's great. The instructions are great because you don't need them. Also, a great deal, that one. Thank you. Proud of it, I am. I've never eaten in IKEA, to be honest. I don't really see a point. Leon, that was disgraceful. Karma. Well, we have been blessed by the ghosting. Hello. Well, I look over and see Mary Lucas. There's too many corners to read the rest of the context just yet, so I'm a bit concerned. That was pretty poor of me. I did think for some reason that deal would have been you marry Lucas. That's already happening. Vegas, baby. No, I do want a fun wedding, though. Like, I don't want a boring wedding. Like, I want at least some zoo animals to be there. Like a monkey, maybe a lion. Like, why not? Yeah, that's about it, really. Like, imagine how memorable it would be if, like, you know, you just got a monkey there. That'd be great. Clown and magician? Nah, I don't really like clowns. Magicians I don't mind, because they seem to enjoy their job. But I've never really seen clowns enjoy their job, to be honest. Will fit the vibe, though. What are you trying to say about my wedding? Tell them extreme that you two should amount to a relationship. We should. Although it wouldn't come as much of a surprise to the people anymore. I think the term goes paddock gossip. Take it however you want. Rude. That was a bit silly of me. That was overreaction. That was no overreaction. Am I watching Vegas? Maybe. I don't really know. Because on one hand, watching a race that could be really decisive for the championship does sound really entertaining. But on the other hand, sleep. You know what I mean? It's like 4 in the morning. Exactly. You'll probably choose sleep. I probably will. Hello, look at this rocket ship. What about everyone else? You staying up or waking up for Vegas? I heard some, like, friends say that they want to do, like, an all-nighter for it. And honestly, no. An all-nighter for Australia was worth it. Like, that was honestly a good vibe. Like, staying up all night, watching Australia, that was a good vibe. But for Vegas, nah. My phone is going off. No, I think Vegas doesn't... Oh, okay, I see what you mean about the straights being boring, but... I think Vegas generally is quite an exciting race. Because there is just, like, a lot can happen. But... Look, I'm 26 years old. Do I really want to be lacking sleep to watch F1? Not really. Wow, that's another message. Hell yeah, you're staying up. What time would it be? How is that a penalty? What time would it be for you, mate? Like, locally? I imagine it's going to be like 11. It's 11 at night. Okay, that's pretty good. So you should be done by 1. That's alright then. That's fair play. That's decent. What is this? Oh! You've relapsed. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wow, that's really nice. It's better to do it on WhatsApp. I do completely agree. It's all good, Ethan. Said it like that. Why not? Hey, it's Eat Pasta, Dry First. Oh, the mug is a sensation. The mug is an absolute sensation of life. It's honestly the backbone of my society. It is. Oh, Lovely jubbly. If I beat you in run race, I get unbanned from Twitch chat. No. Would be a vibe. Hell yeah. I do actually need to order that sticker myself. At the moment, I'm waiting for some new merch to come. Like, I'm basically just waiting for one final batch to come to make sure, like, the logo is correct. And then we're vibing. And then the merch will be released. I'm hoping... I got an email to say that the new batch will be here by the 25th. So, at worst, I'm hoping for the 1st of December for it to be out. But I just need to redo the logo because it wasn't perfect. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when it arrived and I saw the logo wasn't perfect, I was like, gutted. I was a bit gutted. Need to order those 2 other options you told me. I'm sure there will be a great target audience for them. The soap? Or something else? Was it something else? What else did I... What else did they... Says options. Oh. Oh, Marcel's gift. Oh, bless him. The Battlefield P2 is crazy. Hey, we're coming out here with a truth bomb, Starmer. Just saying. If you add the please to it, no. You're banned on Twitch for a reason. Oh, there's my setup. Bomb. I think Credit Suisse. I think Stranger Things is next week. Not gonna lie. Loving that KFC are doing a promo burger for it. Am I ever gonna order it? Probably not. But love it for them. If they have a toy, if they give a toy with it, I might do it. But I don't think there's gonna be a toy with it. Interesting. That is a lot of gravel. Hello? Jesus Christ. Didn't really know where to go there. Thank you, lads. Thank you. This game looks and feels kind of arcade compared to other Sims. Indeed it does. I would agree with you. I wasn't good cup usage. Unfortunately, no, there's not hardcore modes at the moment. Would be cool if there was, though, but unfortunately, at this moment in time, there isn't. Gonna go for the Giga switchback here. Okay, ignore what I said that. Honestly, get that guy to Specsavers. Man, why would you leave after doing that, dude? Get that guy and create a series. Just had white arrow. Yeah, but why would you leave? It looks really bad if you leave. Like, I understand you're not a dirty driver, so it's chill, but if you do that then leave, it just looks really bad. Makes sense. What? Hey man, don't use 2 years without league racing as an excuse. That's a bit like being involved in a crash in the road and just being like, sorry mate, haven't driven for like 2 days, so ain't gonna hold up in court, young man. At least, like, face it with guts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I crashed. Oop! I was let that crash on my own. Bop, 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 bop. Big up Jaden. I finally get you an F1. Let's go, man. Where's pedal cam? Pedal cam is gone. Too many people liked looking at the toes. It was a bit weird. You get a wheel cam? I have been looking at getting a wheel cam, but it's just hard to set up without compromising the ergonomics of my rig, really. Because I was trying to do it the other day for a video, but it's just really hard to set up wheel cam. Like, yeah. The only way I could think about doing it is from, like, above, but... What about attaching it to the mic? Yeah, but my microphone's here. It's here. Like... So the way it comes in at an angle is from my monitor stand. So it's a bit difficult, you know? But then again, it's always like a compromised angle. You know what I mean? Unless you really want to set up, like... The thing is, anyway, the summary of what I'm trying to say is when you're trying to set up these kind of things, it's really hard not to compromise your driving position. And I don't really want to compromise my driving position. And when you're streaming LMU, that's a great question. I'm not too sure, unfortunately. Do I like darts? Don't mind it, to be honest. Don't really watch it. Don't really play it. It just kind of exists for me. Right, one more race to go. We're going to do utter chaos. Do. Put Vegas. That's Bahrain, Brendon. What am I doing? Give me some simulation damage. Ah, look at that wholesome. YouTube chat has been very wholesome to each other. Let's go. Good on you lot. Good on you lot. You're so smooth. I like it. Appreciate you, bro. TF10. Oh, we got League racers in the lobby. We got League racers in the lobby. Oh, no. I am ready to go to bed. Wait for you at turn 1 with a warm cup of tea. What tea bags are you using, though? Very important question. You're using your spa setup? Good luck. Oh, I also found out who was the mysterious person who messaged me. It was spam. I got a random message from a random number today. They said, hello. I put back, hi, question mark. Yes, I'm Jessica Brown. Are you looking for work? Do you know what? I might be. Peppermint tea. Peppermint tea? Are you having a giggle, mate? Are you having a giggle? Are you having a giggle? What do you mean peppermint tea? What are you doing? Have a proper brew. That's not a proper brew. Peppermint tea. Get out! Sorry, not tea guy. Oh, Gucci, bro. No worries, bro. If you do, I look forward to it. No pressure, though. No pressure. Do appreciate you, though. Regardless. That was a big yawn. You see, I'm not a tea with milk kind of person. And that is the exact reason you got demodified. Is that even a word? Demodded. Banned. I was thinking about boxing, but I decided against it. That Mercedes has got no front wing. Genuinely, the fact we haven't been involved in a crash yet is mind-blowing. I might have spoke too soon. That guy is glued to the wall. What are you doing, Toaster? Oh, we got damage. Oh, I guess it means we can just send it from here. Okay, that's got to be a crash. Is that car flying? What? Did we get hit from behind? Surely we got hit from behind there. My shouting speed is hilarious. They are not stopping for this corner, though. Neither am I. Is this even flat with the damage?
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
Well. I guess it's not. Interesting. Never has a notification been so accurate. Oh man. Oh, chat. Ooh, there's a reason I retired from esports, isn't there? Diddly diddly dumb. Oh. Where's my mouse gone? I'm here. Hello. There we go. Give me some tips for Monza. Depends what you're struggling with, bro. Depends what you're struggling with. What corner are you struggling with? We need to find someone to raid on Twitch. On Twitch. On Twitch. Oh, easy. There you go.
Shanti, if you're
First
still here,
person that came up.
would you consider getting involved? Definitely takes practice, yeah.
Slash.
Says hello.
Raid. Done. Crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. I probably will be live tomorrow, but of course, no promises. But I'll try to be live anyway. So yeah. Do appreciate you all. I'm very tired, so I don't really know what else I'm gonna say. Big up Freddos. That's an important one. I got these fake M&Ms earlier from M&S, and they're not that good. I wouldn't recommend them. They just taste really weird. So I wouldn't recommend those. So big up the Freddos. Down for the fake M&S's. Of M&Ms. And yeah. Go show Heather some love, support. She's been live for 3 hours and 36 minutes. Fair play. Because I'm knackered after 2. And I'm going to go to bed, chat. I'm going to go to bed because I am tired. I am very tired. So everyone, thank you so much. Appreciate you modding, Nova. Really appreciate you. And I'll try to catch you lot later. Ciao, everyone. Bye. And thank you, everyone, on YouTube and TikTok as well. I appreciate you all. I'll catch you lot later. Ciao, everyone. Bye-bye.